So yeah, just let yourself settle and go ahead and start to find the breath. Simply feeling the inhale come into the body and the exhale leave the body. Feeling into all the points of contact between the body and the earth. And just noticing the way the shoulders are supported, the backs of the legs, the heels, the back of the head. See if you can sink in a little bit to the heaviness, the pull of gravity, and the cradle of the earth. She's always underneath us, holding us and supporting us. I'm not super surprised to see a little bit of low energy in the group. The moon is waning. We're coming towards the end of summer, and in Ayurveda, that's Pitta season. It's fire and a little bit of water, and a lot of times we tend to overdo in the summer because that's what Pitta does. It's the go, 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 do energy. And then by the end of the summer, we're a little burned out. It's almost common sense, right? And so, give yourself a little gratitude for coming into this space tonight to practice what I consider in our culture the fiercer practice of the yin type practice, the slow flow and the restorative yoga. Just a few more deep breaths right here, just in this space. When you're inhaling, know that you're inhaling. And when you're exhaling, know that you're exhaling. With each inhale, feel the entire body from crown of head to toes on the earth, almost as though you could witness it from above. With each exhale, let the body sink down a little bit more, even if it's just a millimeter more of surrender. Bhagavad Gita says that it is better to do your own dharma imperfectly than to do someone else's dharma perfectly. And I've been mulling on this for a few months now, and of course there's a lot of depth to it. At its essence, at its core, it's about showing up as ourselves in the world, authentically ourselves, and forgetting about all the comparisons. Take 5 more deep breaths right here, right in this quiet space that you've created for yourself. At the end of those 5 breaths, which may still be a couple of breaths away, bring the hands to touch palm on palm, thumbs into the heart. We'll sync our energy tonight with a single Om. Exhale out all of your air. We inhale together to Om. Feel any lingering vibrations Let the hands drop back down by the hips. Come off of whatever props you have. Just gently grab them, take them out from underneath you, and come back onto the back. Once you're flat on the back, place soles of feet on the earth and start to take some windshield wipers from side to side. Nice. Just noticing the cadence, continuing to stay with the breath as you move here. You might pause on one side or the other for a moment. And then pause in the middle, bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a nice little hug. And then take the knees and roll them in one direction in a circle. And roll them in the other direction. Place soles of feet on the earth. Shift the hips slightly over to the right. Bring knees into the chest and then let them fall to the left. Simple supine twist, opening up through the chest. Arms can be at T or at a cactus. Feeling the breath into the left side body, into the left ribs. Softening through the face and the jaw. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, bring the knees to center. Bring soles of feet back to earth. Shift hips slightly to the left. Knees in towards chest and then knees to the right, other side. Gaze can go to the left if it feels okay on the neck. And this time breathing, feeling the breath permeate the left side, opening the left ribs. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Inhale, bring knees back to center, soles of feet to the earth. Bring the right ankle to the left thigh, figure four. Stay right here or bring the left thigh in towards you, clasp hold of the back of the thigh, little rock of the hips from side to side. Feeling the relaxation of the shoulders down into the earth. Stay here if it feels good. Lift the heel up to the ceiling. Find a roll of the ankle in one direction, roll of the ankle in the other direction. And then press up through the heel, finding a little bit of a stretch through the back of that left leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring sole of foot back down to the earth. Stretch the legs long on the mat. And walk the feet over to the right side. That was me. Right side of the mat. Right foot may anchor over left. And then walk through your shoulders over to the right. So you're finding a crescent shape on the mat. And then catch hold of the opposite elbows or wrists overhead. Again, finding that crescent shape. And then breathing deeply into the left side body, into the left hip. Just feeling into that hip. And release the upper body, release the legs if you bound them up. And then just go straight into the other side, walking feet over to the left side of the mat. This time left foot will go over right to anchor, torso slightly over to the left, choosing what you'd like in the upper body, catching hold of opposite elbow or opposite wrists, and breathing deeply into the right side body, feeling the expansion of the ribs, feeling the sensation on the outside of the right hip. And release and gently walk torso back into center, feet back into center. Soles of feet come back to the earth. And then left ankle over right thigh. Staying here for a moment, choosing or bringing the right thigh in towards you, clasping hold of it through your core. A little bit of a sway in the hips here, side to side. Staying here or lifting the right foot up towards the ceiling and rolling out through the ankle in one direction and out through the other direction. Pausing to press the heel up towards the ceiling, finding a little stretch through the back of the right leg. Knee can be as bent as you need it to be. One more big breath in. And let it go. Bring sole of foot back all the way down to the earth. And then bring both feet down. Open up through the knees. Bring the soles of the feet together for a supine butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Just breathing here. This might be a little bit intense on the inside of the thighs. Just notice the sensation. Maybe place the hands on the belly and feel the breath coming in and out of the body. And clasp hold of the outsides of the thighs. Bring the knees back together. Roll over onto one side and press yourself up to a seat. And we'll come into a cross-legged position and start to find hip circles in one direction. Just noticing again if there's any spaces in the spine that need extra breath or attention. You're welcome to pause there and feel into that. Coming into the center, pausing there in the neutral space. Take a deep breath in through the nose, stretch the shoulders and the face, and then exhale audibly out the mouth and release the shoulders. 2 more like this, inhaling deeply. Let something go. 1 more. Really nice. Inhale the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, cactus and open through the heart. Look up. Tuck the ribs in. Inhale, float fingertips. And exhale, forward fold. Let the head drop here as much as possible. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. The head may even want to drop onto a block or 2. If it feels good. One more breath in. There you go. Inhale, curl up through the spine. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Feeling a little bit of a stretch through the left side of the neck. Take a look down at the right shoulder. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Open and close the jaw. And then inhale the left fingertips out from the shoulder. And exhale, find a little wrap around. A little bit of extra depth here. Notice the shift in intensity. Might be a lot, might be a little. Take a deep breath in. And then tuck the chin and roll out through the neck. And just take a few rolls side to side. And if it's okay in your neck, you can open up through the throat. And come on back to neutral. Release the little half bind. Switch the cross on the legs, upward cross. And start to find hip circles in the other direction. Again, pausing for any spaces that need extra breath, any little creaky spots. Notice your own cadence, fast or slow. And we do our own Dharma imperfectly, even in our hip circles. Come back to neutral. Pause here. Deep inhale, shoulders to ears. Scrunch the face. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more. Inhaling deeply. Let it go. 1 more. Lovely. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, cactus and open. Look up. Inhale, float the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Release the head. Really let it go. You don't need it to drag us around all day long. One more deep breath here. Feel the breath permeate the back body, the space between the shoulder blades. And then gently curl it back up. Okay. Let's go up and over. Thank you. I was like, what am I? My mind went like, what happened? Okay. Deep breath in and exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And breathe here, feeling the opening into the right neck. And then turn the head slightly, look down at the shoulder, the left shoulder. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Open and close through the jaw. Inhale the right fingertips out from the shoulder and exhale, find that little half bind. Notice the intensification. Breathing here for a few moments. 1 deep breath in. And then drop the chin down. And start to find the neck rolls on this side. Again, if it feels okay on your neck, you're welcome to open it up all the way with the throat open to the sky. Lovely. Go ahead and come back to neutral. Release both hands, and then now we'll come up and over into tabletop pose. Pat the knees if you need. Find your neutral spine and take a deep breath in and open through the heart. Out pose. Exhale, curl and look in. Cat pose. Inhaling and opening through the heart. And exhaling, curling in. A couple more, your own timing, your own pace. Notice see if you can notice the spaces in between the iterations in the spine, articulations. Lovely. And start to find some organic movements here, maybe looking over your shoulder, maybe some shifting of the hips. It's whatever the body's asking for here. Coming back to neutral spine. Inhale and float the right hand open and up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hand underneath the left armpit. Turn the head with the right ear down to the earth. Twisting into thread the needle. Staying here, or the left hand can come to the left corner of the mat. Or if it feels good in your body, you can find a half bind. Just noticing what it is for you today. Remembering that one variation is not better than the other. Breathing, feeling pressive breath into that space between the shoulder blades where we don't often breathe into. That back of the heart space. Slide left hand back in front of the face. Press it into the earth and inhale, right fingertips coming back to the sky. Exhale back down to earth. Slide right into the other side. Inhaling up fingertips to the sky. Exhaling, bringing them underneath the right arm. Left ear to the earth. And again, choosing the variation that you like. Hand can come to the right edge of the mat, or you can find a half bind. It could be different on this side. And sliding right hand back towards the face, pressing into the earth. Inhaling the left fingertips to the sky. And exhaling, bring the hand back down. And then opening up through the knees and pressing back, finding child's pose. This can be any version of child's. If you prefer the knees together, feel free to take that. Just breathing here for a few moments, feeling press the forehead onto earth, maybe rocking the head a little side to side. And slowly and gently roll up through the spine, come up for a second to sit. And we'll start to move into our restorative poses. So grabbing your bolster, take your bolster and bring it parallel to the short edge of your mat. And grab a block and bring it about 6 inches in front of the bolster. And then grab a blanket and place it over the block. Grab your second blanket in case you want it for between the knees. So what you'll do is you'll bring a hip all the way up against the bolster. So you want the whole kind of front of the thigh pressed up against the bolster. Bring the hand into the space between the bolster. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale the side body up and over. And turn the shoulder so that you can fit yourself nice and into that space. And then if you like, you can bring the blanket between the knees. And if you know that you like the variation of the block up and over, you're welcome to take that. Just remembering that in restorative, we're not looking for any stretch. We're looking for the most comfortable space. And so if anything doesn't feel nourishing, super comfortable, please feel free to wave a hand at me and I'm happy to come help adjust you so that it feels comfortable. And if you need an additional blanket placed over you, also feel free to wave a hand at me. Otherwise, settle in. In the skies, in your center, hold yourself here, hold yourself here, hold yourself. Take a gentle breath into the belly and let it go. Moving slower than you think you need to. So you're moving through honey. Really gently press yourself up. Moving as little as possible to shift yourself into the other side by simply moving the sacrum back against the bolster, shifting the hips over to the other side. And pouring yourself back forward. Just turning the shoulder, bringing the jaw onto the block. Take a sweet breath into the belly. Let it go. Really gently, again, moving slower than you feel like you need to or that you should. Start to press yourself up to a seat just to see where we're headed next. We'll go ahead and shift the blanket and the block off the top of the mat. We'll move the bolster long ways on the mat. And again, pressing one hip against it. We'll turn the body towards the bolster. Take a breath in, and then pour the body down. And turn the head towards the knee. And then let yourself drop down. And again, if it feels good, you may want a blanket between the knees. It's not a have to. And you may find that you like a little bit of space between the knees or that you like them stacked. It just depends on how your body feels. And again, if you need any additional props, if the body temperature starts to drop, I'm happy to bring a blanket to cover you. Take a deep breath in, let go. And moving with as little effort as possible. Start to find your way into the other side. Moving slowly. Simply shifting hips over to the other direction. Pouring the other side body over the bolster and turning the head towards the knee. Take a sweet breath in and let it go. Very gently, slowly start to rest yourself up. To simply see where we're headed next. And we'll start to set up for our final pose. And we'll come into a modified legs up the wall. And if there's something else that you prefer, feel free to take it. This will take us into our Shavasana. I just ask that you set up with your head towards the windows and your feet towards the yellow wall. So head toward the windows, feet towards the yellow wall. We'll grab 2 blocks, place them on the medium setting, put a bolster on top. And again, no rush to get here. Take your time setting it up. Bring the sacrum close to the bolster blocks. And then simply place your shins on top of the bolster. You may need to shimmy yourself a little bit closer or further away just to find that really comfortable place on the sacrum so the low back can lay flat. And you may want a blanket behind the head, a blanket on you. Just take your time to get settled here into our final resting place. You have time and you have space to get settled, taking any last wiggles that you need. And then just take a moment to consider if you would like a final hands-on adjustment with a little bit of essential oil at the neck and the shoulders and the head. Of course, they send an oil for you. And if that is the case, the answer is yes, you would like a final assist. I'll place a hand on the heart for a moment so that I can see that you would like to be touched. Thank you all for your choices, and go ahead and relax. It's better to do one's own dharma imperfectly than to do another's dharma perfectly. Take a deep breath into the belly. Let it go. One more gentle breath in, right in this moment, right in this space. Start to wiggle out the fingertips and the toes. Let the head rock from side to side. Bring the arms up and overhead. Give yourself a nice stretch from toes to fingertips. And bring soles of feet to the bolster. And roll over onto one side, pausing for a moment there. Curling in on yourself, looking in. Give yourself gratitude for coming to your mat, for taking this time for just you, for your own rest, and the rest that will then ripple out into the world, giving others permission to rest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And gently pressing yourself up to a seat, keeping eyes closed or half gaze. Inhaling, fingertips up and overhead. Palms meet, thumbs through the midline. Forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. We'll seal class the way we began, but this time with a very soft Om. Exhale out all of your air. We inhale together to Om. Om. Let the forehead come down to the fingertips, heart meeting line. Thank you so much for being here, for bringing your energy into this group. The light that shines in me deeply honors and sees the light that shines in you. Namaste. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Always wish I could just beam you into your beds. Be careful getting home. Otherwise, have a lovely night.